So people ask me, where did this Freedom of Spirit logo come from? Because people look at it and they kind of get a complete sense of what Freedom of Spirit is about. Because in this image, you have a figure who looks like they're dancing, and they've got their left hand extended down towards the earth and their right hand extended upwards towards this beautiful golden ball floating just off the end of the right hand. And this figure is also cupped in a beautiful golden curve. So this figure is dancing the dance of freedom. The left hand is connecting them down to the physical world, Earth Mother, physical manifestation. And the right hand is connecting them up into the universe, into the light of pure spirit, the light of pure source, and that aspect of freedom. And the golden ball on the end is that person's inner light coming out and being expressed and offered to the world. And the golden curve, of course, is the containment of universal love, truth, and light. So that's my interpretation of that particular symbol. Other people have had other interpretations, but they're all kind of in alignment with that. So where did this come from? So this is a fantastic anecdotal example of where our wisdom and our inspiration can come from. I was on a workshop led by my beautiful friend, Kelly Hawksworth, who is a local woman. And I met her through Pellower. She'd been working with Pellower for a while. And Kelly, a few years back, was gifted an incredible download of a brand new quantum modality called 3 healing. And Kelly worked with this for years as a practitioner, and she then was guided and given the green light to actually start training practitioners. And at first, I thought, I don't need another modality. I'm not looking for another modality to work with clients. But as the workshop got closer and closer, something in me said, yeah, I just want to do this workshop. I just want to do it just for myself. So I signed up and turned up and loved the workshop. 3 healing is the most beautiful modality. And I'd given myself I just sent out a little request into the universe before I went in, that during or after this workshop, what I was asking for was some greater clarity around the work I was doing with Freedom of Spirit, and some greater clarity around what the logo was going to be, what the icon was going to be. And that was it. I just threw that out. I didn't work on it consciously during the weekend. On the second afternoon, Kelly gave us all these pieces of paper, white paper, black paper, all these colored pens, gold pens, silver pens, and said, allow your own light codes to come through. We'd been working with light codes and crystals. It was just a stunning weekend, absolutely stunning. I may well do it again. So I sat there and I thought, oh, well, I'll just, scribble. And I just picked up a gold pen and a piece of black paper, and I just scribbled something. And what I scribbled was the figure that's now in the logo. And I showed that to someone there who'd done Freedom of Spirit. And I said, this feels like it might be the logo for Freedom of Spirit. And they said, yeah, that's exactly how I experienced that particular workshop. That's exactly how I experienced it. And I had shivers through my body at this point. And I took it home, and I felt like it needs like a golden curve around it. It needs that golden dot. And then it was a question of the colors, and the gold was already one of the colors that was part of my branding. And that the gold to me is about truth and light. And the green was a color that was coming through as well, which was another color, which was to do about truth and heart. So the more physically grounded aspect of truth and freedom. And so then the logo was born. So there's layers and layers of meaning in there. And also for me, it's a fantastic reminder and illustration that you never know when things are going to come through. You never know when something's just going to ping in your mind, or you think you're doodling and actually something's coming through.